Hey guys, it's Dr. Hookah here again with another review. Today we're going to be going over the Supernova 36-inch 3-hose hookah. I got it off hookahshisha.com. You know, this thing is absolutely massive. From head to toe, it's 36 inches, 3 feet. Let's see, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the bowl. It's got some ash in there right now. I've been smoking for a little bit. But let's see, this thing collects very well. It's very big. It's hard to get, you know, ash or anything else in your room with this thing because it, you know, it's got you. It's like a wide receiver. You know, it's all metallic. It comes with a few hose options. I chose to go with the black, give it a little more classy look. It's got, let me see here. I put a HEBA diffuser on the chamber on the down stem. It fits a big one, so the little one it comes with also I just stuck it on another hookah, so it works out 2 in 1. It you know, this part comes off, and you can take this off if you want to put that HEBA diffuser on it, or if you want to unfill your hookah. You can do it with the down stem. That's no problem whatsoever. You know, it's a nice solid base to it, and you know, it turns just fine. As you can see, there is no wobble whatsoever. The coals are fine. It just rotates like a dream. It smokes great, and I'm actually going to show you the actual processes of smoking so you can see what kind of clouds this thing pulls. Okay, now that you've seen the hookah from top to bottom, I can show you actually how it works and how well it works. So, first hit. It's not bad for just warming up. You know, first thing I got to say about this hookah is it's actually really affordable. If you smoke every day, or if you smoke often enough, I suggest going ahead and shelling out about $200 in total. This was $168, I believe, on hookahshisha.com, something around there, and tax and shipping and all of that. So it's not that bad at all. It's, you know, 3 hoses like you've seen already. A lot of people have a problem with a multi-hose hookah, and that's because if one person is smoking at a time, you have to fight for control, and the person with the strongest lungs is going to win. And you know, that shouldn't be a problem to begin with, because if you're, say, smoking with your friends, generally someone will have a single hose. That's the most common one. So you're going to have to pass that around and take turns anyway. To me, the whole convenience of having a rotator hookah, especially a multi-hose rotator hookah, is so everyone can always have a hose in their hand, and you can smoke when it comes to your turn. Puff, puff, pass, as the kids say. And when you do have to turn it, you don't have to get up. Just twist it around. Real simple, real easy. The smoke on it's great with any kind of shisha, especially Roman shisha. I'm using the crystallized tip on my Namor hose, and it adds a little more smoke. And like you've seen before, this hookah actually put a HEBA diffuser on it. And one of the problems with rotator hookah, it's not really a problem, but if you wanted a HEBA diffuser on it, and they'll tell you this on hookahshisha.com, is you're going to have to cut the slits that go on the downstem, because there is a little nut at the bottom of the downstem, and it won't completely fit over it. So it's real easy. I heard that you can just heat, like run it under hot water, stretch out the plastic a little bit, and you can kind of force it on without having to cut it. To me, I just cut it. I mean, little slits, nothing big. It won't affect it at all, and it fits perfectly fine, and it works perfectly fine. Another benefit to this hookah would be the fact that it's so tall, 36 inches, that by the time it actually gets down to the chamber where it collects the smoke and comes out to your hose, most of the harshness should be gone. In my case, I've never had harshness with this hookah. I've smoked it probably 8 or 9 times so far. It's been a few days. I've been putting it through its paces pretty quickly, and that would be the reason why it's been a little time since I started making videos to actually do the main video, which is this one, for the most expensive thing I got, because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a one-time thing. I need 3 times to be a pattern, and it's been plenty of that. So I know that all in all, this thing's great. It's tall. It's it's got a big bowl, so you don't have to worry about ash. It spins perfectly. There's no wobble. It's very sturdy. It shouldn't fall down. Like, it's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. It's right up there. Everything's real shiny chrome. It looks good. Another thing that you might want to look into is, if you do consider getting this hookah, it does come with the glass chamber to be colored if you so choose. I went with the clear glass because I had heard from other reviews that sometimes the paint will dissipate or go away within a few smoking times, or it'll bleed, or it kind of looks a little cheap. Bottom line, I don't know for a fact. That's just what I've heard, so I went and decided to just go with the clear look. No harm, no foul. It still looks great. In my opinion, that's the way you should get it anyway, because that just has a real classy look to it. All in all, this thing is just absolutely great. And since most of you would want to know what the hoses that come with it actually smoke like, I'm going to show you how, if there is a difference, exactly how good the quality of the whole product is. So that would be with my Namor hose with all the bells and whistles on it. And this would be a hose it comes with. It's got nice wooden tips, multicolored. I got black, brown, and kind of this vanilla color wood on it. It's got a few edges in on the Cobra end of it. It's a nice design. It matches the Namor perfectly. Really good sturdy material. I've had a lot of people comment on these hoses specifically just because they're just really good thing to look at. They're nice, but the thing I like most about them is they smoke as well as any Namor hose ever could. It's just a phenomenal hookah, bottom to top. I have no problems with it whatsoever. One thing you should know about it is you can take the down stem off by unscrewing it, and that has a tread on it, so you have to be careful when you're taking it off, because you don't want to scratch it up and mess it up so it won't go in perfectly every time. That's just taking care of your hookah, bottom line. You should do that with any one, no matter how expensive it is. It's no problem at all. If you do add a HEBA diffuser on it, you have to take the absolute the valve port off, I guess is what you'd call it, and that just unscrews. It came to me really tight. I actually had to call them and ask them if this was okay to remove, to put the HEBA diffuser on, because I felt like there was a seal on it and I didn't want to just snap it off. And they informed me that it takes 2 people at the actual place before they ship it to screw it on tightly and make sure it forms a tight seal, and it would be absolutely no problem to take that off. To fill it up with water, you can just fill it up with water without unscrewing. With unscrewing the down stem, it's a little easier that way, but I like to be really thorough when I clean my hookah, so I just take the whole thing apart and make sure I give it a nice scrub down. You can use 2 people to put it on nicely, because you want someone to hold the glass chamber of it and then screw the valve port back on it. But I mean, if you're alone, it's not going to be a problem. What I do is I just put the glass bar in between my legs and hold it tightly and unscrew it with my hand, so it's like I have 4 arms. That's worked out for me fine. It's a great hookah. 1 to 3 hoses, it's great. I mean, they come with ball bearings in them, so I mean, I'm clearly by myself right now and I can smoke it, no problems. I don't have to hold the other hoses. I don't even have to have them plugged up. It's nice, it's easy. All in all, a great buy. I recommend it to anyone who is willing to shell out the money for it. Again, it's for the quality product it is, it's not that expensive, and I can't stress that enough. If you want quality in your products, you can't get better than this. This thing from head to toe is just phenomenal, and I sure enjoy it. I hope this was informative. This has been Dr. Hookah with Hookah Times Review.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero